Welcome back again to my channel. Nandito na naman ako sa kitchen ng mga Russian kitchen. Ayan. Mag-ano ako. Ayan. Nagdimigala shoutout po sa ating lahat. Good morning dito sa Russia. At good afternoon sa Pilipinas. Nag-love shoutout sa'yo, Sis Eileen. Ayan. Medyo ano ako ngayon. Waiting ako dun sa alaga ko. Oo, hindi okay. Hindi okay. Natutrauma ako sa mga nangyayari. Natrauma ako dun sa nangyari sa amin dun sa bahay ng amo ko. Na hindi ko pa malubos isipin na ganun yung mangyayari. Kasi akala ko sa ano lang yun. Akala ko sa movie lang nangyayari yung ganun yung may mga hostagean. Pero dito yun pala. Ano mo yun? First time in my life talaga na mangyayari sa akin nung ganun na may mag-hostage, tututukan ka ng baril, tapos di mo alam kung anong gagawin mo. Iyak ako nang iyak nun. Iyak ako nang iyak, hindi ko maintindihan kung ano. Oo nga, Sisi. Grabe, oo. Akala ko nga sa ibang bansa lang yung gano'n. Akala ko sa Pilipinas usually may mga gano'n. Pero dito rin pala, di ba? Dito rin pala. Meron din pala mga bad guys na gano'n. 20, ouch. 22. Parte. Kasi ba? Hello. Oy, thank you so much. Bye. Hello po, Mates World. Thank you so much. Bye, thumbs up. Thank you guys. Ayan, so ngayon lang ulit ako magla-live. Kasi, yan nga, may nangyari nga sa amin dito. Yan, dito sa amin, sa amo ko. Hindi naasahan na nangyari. Jerry's guys in the house. Thank you so much. No, I'm not working yesterday actually. There is something happened to me last Thursday, and, we was robbed in the house, and someone robbed us in the house, and two nannies, me and the other nanny and two kids was get stuck inside the house. They tie our hands, our my legs, and all of us. So Yesterday I couldn't work. I was very traumatic yesterday, and like crying, and um I don't know, how to express my feeling that time when I get stuck in the house with the three men, with these bad guys. That's why I didn't work yesterday. And today I was working now. Yeah, no, I really don't know. I thought it was only in another country that has something like this, like people are coming to rob the house, but then also here there is. I really don't expect that. As we just Yes, there are many cameras around the house, actually, and also inside the house. But then, we don't know how people can go in that house in the village, because before you enter in the village, there is there is a security. There is a security. You can't go inside without the security. But then the people who rob us, I think they um, goes from the fence. It's a lot of cameras actually in the house. The main door is not closed. I was really traumatic, and I really don't know what to do. I couldn't imagine someone is trying to kill you and tie your hands and your feet. It was really traumatic, really traumatic. No, the my boss lives in the village, one like a village or apartment also, but their apartment are three-story, and they have neighbor also. And we surrounded with cameras, and there is also security. And next to our house, there are people who work in the government, like advocates. And I don't know why bad people can get in that village without any permission, or without knowing that there are some bad men inside the house. A little bit strange, because when I finished my work that day at 9 o'clock, the drive us to bring back home. And then when I was home, and the girl, we went up, we went directly inside the house. I hope so. We went inside the house directly, and then we take off our jackets, and I take off her jacket too. But then when we are standing, two people are coming in this side and the other side, and they're just trying to put the gun on my head, and they said that don't. Yeah, thank you. And then they said that if I will scream, they will shoot me. But then I really don't know what to do that time, so I just keeping quiet, and I just said please, and that's it. And I sit down and I cover my head, and then they pull me back to go to the first floor together with the girl, and then with these two men with masks. You could you imagine that the people are coming and they're close. You can just see only their eyes, and they have their guns. I'm really shocked, and I really don't know what to do. They pull me up. They pull me up, bring me upstairs, and then after that, they bring me to the room. And then I saw the girl. I saw another nanny was sitting there, and also they tie her hands, her feet, and the baby. The baby was just 2.5 years old. And they asked me to sit there, so I sit there, and then suddenly they said, "Come to me, and I will tie your feet and your hands." So they tie my hands, my feet also. So I was just sitting there, sitting, and I couldn't even speak. I couldn't even talk to the nanny. Or just sitting, and where I'm just making like this. Just the no, I was crying, and then we stay like almost like an hour. They're sitting all together or waiting what happened next. I don't know what will happen, or maybe they will come and shoot us, or I don't know. They're just trying to get some, no, how I free myself. The badman closed the door, and then because the driver is waiting for us outside actually. Because when I finish my work, the driver always wait me to bring me back home. But then uh, he can't wait me. So when we was upstairs, when they bring us upstairs, the bedman is still there with us. And after that, they took the bedman took the telephone of my colleagues, and they said who is waiting for me outside, and I told to them that the driver is waiting for me because he needs to bring me back home. And they took this her mobile phone and said just tell it to the driver that come inside the house. But then the driver, when he received the message, he didn't come inside the house. So if maybe sure if she came to the house, maybe they took this man also, this driver also with us upstairs. But then he ignored actually the message. He ignored the message. So we stayed there like almost 30 minutes sitting, and we're waiting what we're going to happen next. And after that and after that my boss, and he told me about it. He was, Jerry, what are you doing here? He said, I said to him, I just show my hands only that tie with the scotch tape. I just show it to him, and then what is happening? He said. So I couldn't talk. I'm shocked. And then Nani also same thing. But then the girl told to her dad. She said that there is some people here who wearing masks and they tie us. He said. And then my boss went downstairs and immediately go down, and then I told the time also that the badman is already gone. So I just removed the scotch in my hands using my mouth just to take it off, and then I take off my feet also. I helped the girl, and then we went downstairs, and she said, "Nobody here." She said, "Nobody, no people here inside the house." Yes, no people, but there are three batsmen who tie us, who tried to steal something here in the house. Then my boss told me that stay here. We stay inside the house and we call the police. So they called the police. They check all the cameras and everything, and that's it. They found us that this three men is stay in the house almost 3 hours without no um, without knowing that this nanny and the boy was hostage first before us. Yeah. So nakakatakot. I'm so scared about that. What happened? Akala ko, akala ko na mamamatay na ako. Ayan, kumain lang ako dito kasi hinihintay ko rin yung alaga ko matapos siya ng ano, ng stretching niya. Natapos kami ng alauna dito tapos pupunta kami ng School Kobo, yan. Nag-skating din yung alaga ko dun. So I think I need to go inside. Napasok ako dun sa it's very traumatic. Everything what happened to me here is very traumatic. Traumatic mentally, emotionally. I'm gonna go inside now. Ayan. So, konti lang ang snow ngayon. Punta ako dito sa taas. Kasi nandyan yung alaga ko. You get very remarkable story with what happened to you. Yes, I really have. You know what? It's my first time that happened to me like this. And I thought it was happened only in the movie, but then it happens to me in the real life. You know, it's just very traumatic for me. And like the other day I couldn't sleep, and today also I couldn't really sleep because I'm just thinking these people who are doing like that, and it's happened to me here in Moscow. Please, thank you. It's very remarkable, or I will never forget about what happened to me. If they can steal anything anymore from you, they will come back. So don't worry too much about it. No, I really don't know because my boss told me now that everything's fine. But then, of course, I'm still worried. So I'm just planning again to change my work. I will just try to find another job, which is like, you know, hey, hey, Steve Music Zone. Again. So I was just trying to find another job for me. So not to work in this family at all because I get traumatic and I really don't know. Yeah. So Music Zone, thank you so much for visiting me. So yan, thank you so much sa'yo. Medyo ano ako ngayon, iba yung nararamdaman. Yan. But then I just need to work. But kaya kailangan ko pa rin mag-work pa rin sa kanila. Ganda mo naman. Thank you so much. Ayan, nanood ako ng hockey. Ayan. See you in a lap already. That's a good sign. You'll be fine. And not really good, actually. Not really much as good as that. And of course, I need to move on. I don't want to think about what happened to me. I really don't wanna think about what happened to me, but it's always came in my mind. That's why. Mm. Jocelyn and Happy. Ano ba to? Tractor and TR West. Nag-happy sila. Thank you so much sa your Steve Music Zone. Thank you so much. So I'm working right now. I'm just waiting for the girl. Hintayin ko yung alaga ko kasi nag-stretching siya. Ayan yung mga Russian na nag-ano. Nakakatakot pag ganyan. No, I'm waiting for the girl because I told you that the girl that I'm working with, she's a figure skater and she needs to go to the stretching, she needs to go to the physical activities and I always go with her all the time. So now she has lesson, she has a stretching lesson right now, like ballet lesson. So she's there with the trainer actually this time and I'm waiting for her. She will finish at 1. And next to this place, there are people who are working hockey. So I'm watching while I'm waiting for the girl. You see? Yes, you saw it in my vlogs the other time. Now this one, they have again the games. The national anthem of Russia, yes. Started now. The other group. Ready na sila. Tractor versus ano, Res. TP Res. Насколько надо деньги отдам? Потом? Не слышу. Насколько деньги надо дам? Получается 2500. 2500, да? По аренде я Тане напишу. Я пока еще не знаю. Хорошо, давай потом. Ладно, нет, там Тара кому-то переведет. Я, правда, еще не знаю. 2500, да? Да. Давай, я тебе тоже дам. Да, 2500, да. Спасибо. Да, thank you, да. You're welcome. Thank you too. Ayan guys, so gano'n muna ako. Stop ko muna to. Ayan, thank you so much guys sa pag-stay tuned nyo sa akin na. Thank you so much. Ayan. Bye!